Police have released the name of the person who died in a crash in West Omaha last night. OPD says they were called to 150th and Pacific for a single vehicle crash just after 10 o'clock. Their investigation found Andrew Heathershaw was driving west on Pacific when he lost control of his vehicle, bounced off the north curb, went over the center median before going over the south curb, striking a tree. Officers say 38-year-old Heathershaw died at the scene. Authorities believe alcohol and not wearing a seatbelt were factors in the crash.